Up here on Rattlesnake Hill, overlooking Rattlesnake Gulch. So we're headed to the top of Rattlesnake Hill, and we're gonna check out these old cars. The story I got was they had put them up here to break the wind, which a lot of good that did.
And then what else I heard is they dug an oil well up here somewhere. Tom Reed was telling me this, that they dug an oil well up here, up on that crest up there.
Mm-hmm.
And all the workers were shooting these things, shooting the cars.
Oh yeah. Gotta have your shooting cars. '60 Ford, 4-wheel drive.
It's got a, I don't know if it is or not, because it's got a broken axle.
Wow, he got that 29 Chevy too? Man. Would that thing go up on? That's probably take up a whole car's. Yeah.
I mean, we can cut it off at the cowl.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I was down at those other cars.
Yeah.
But come here. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, those uprights are worth something, surely.
Yeah, I imagine there'll be a day that stuff gets reproed, but
Today isn't that
today isn't that day.
day.
Wow.
What other stuff should we
Oh.
grab out of here? Always forget that. Another set of lights, plate lights.
Yeah. Wow. That one's kind of twisted. Yeah, it's got...
Oh,
yeah, it's twisted. The old Nebraska 58 beefsteak plate. Did you find the cow chips? They were cows, now they're chips.
They still have hair in them.
It's just fiber. I think it's the sinew, the way they ground the muscle.
Or no, it's just taken apart.
Yeah. Just dismantle.
Factory 4-wheel drive worth it?
Oh, I don't know. You saw what those ones sold for at the Missouri auction.
What is this wheel? Is that like an International or something?
Jeep or IH, yeah. Should we see what the date code is on the porcelain cast iron bathtub? You restore your house back to the, oh man, 1014 of 36. Restore an old house back to assembly line condition.
You know, they made houses on assembly lines. Now, hold it.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Funny about this pickup.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of the wrong beds?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the wrong cab.
Yeah,
I mean,
so they put
the later bed on the earlier cab instead of the earlier bed on the later cab.
So if you found a wrong bed, you could take this truck and you could make...
Ooh, hey. Did you get those?
Yeah. I don't know if those are reproed. Whole hood really is not awful. few items of the small engine variety. Some old mowers, platform style mowers. Oh man, there's a Sure Grip tractor tire. We've got the Buick stripped down to its essential elements. The old Buick buggy. The Vineyard upholstery package up here on Rattlesnake Hill, overlooking Rattlesnake Gulch. There's a couple old motorcycles. What are these things? Honda 50. And this is somebody's little mini bike contraption. I actually want to save that. I've kind of got an idea for it. Now this row of cars, I'm thinking probably is what was their windbreak cars, because they've got the truck sides put between them. Just not much to these old things. Not a whole lot to shed too many tears over for Iron Guy getting them. But sad part of all this is it just laid out here and it was kind of almost just a peaceful museum. No roof, the birds and the crickets. Kind of hate to see this stuff get cleaned up and go away for the final time, because even though not a lot of it has any monetary value beyond scrap metal, there is each piece that's a historical relic in its own way. But time's gotta go, and so do all these old vehicles and pieces. Now I joke about Rattlesnake Hill and Rattlesnake Gulch. They said down where the cars are, they don't really live, but in these rocks, they say that's where you got to be careful, because that's what snakes like. They'll sit down under the rocks, and then once it warms up in the day, they'll move onto those rocks to sun themselves and get the cold blood warm. So I'm not heading over there. It's not to say a guy doesn't have to be careful around in these other areas, but definitely not like you would over on that rock pile. You guys thought I was gonna skip this oldie. This is 29 or 30 Chevrolet. Each of those years just real similar. Look at this old relic. That thing's still got the data plate up there in the firewall. International model. That was confusing back in the day. Go to get parts. It's a Chevrolet International. Is it a Chevrolet or an International? It's both. Looks like somebody scabbed the license plate off of that. That would have been cool to see how many years that old truck was in service. They wore the tires all the way down where they were showing.
Did you look at this deck lid? Was it good?
One bullet hole.
It's not a hole per se, it's more of a crater.
Got grazed. It got grazed, we'll spare its life.
It's in the open space so it can be worked.
Yep, we'll spare its life. Remains of a 1946 Oldsmobile. Looks like this one was a fire victim. The grill's in it. I'll see if it's any good. This car, the whole inside burned out of it. That sheet metal's so weak. Fire has kind of a corrosive effect. So we'll see if the grill's any good. I know the old customizer guys really like these. Sadness.
Oh, too bad. Yep, that is a
kiss.
one, isn't it?
Kiss of death. That's got the rocket ornament with the little red plastic.
There's a bullet hole right through this cast trim piece.
Wow. Wildlife Corner. Gotta zoom in from far away because you scare them and they're gone. He's just a tiny little guy. That piece of trim next to him is about the size of a pencil. Just a little baby. Out here in his habitat, the junkyard. Oh wow.
That grill, there's no good parts on it. Is that the piece that goes above it?
That looks like 46 to 48 car that's been bent in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know that there's too much value to it. This somebody probably would buy at the flea market. Wow. This piece somebody probably would buy at the flea market. Yeah. That's off this. That's off Mopar something.
Mopar?
Yeah.
Oh, it's cut though.
Yeah.
What a beautiful view.
What a beautiful view. You always say how many places like this are left. Everyone that cleans up one less.
Everyone that gets cleaned up is gone.
Yeah.
One fewer left. They didn't sell that 60-foot bonnet.
Uh-huh.